What's this?
What is what? He asked you a question. What is that?
We come in peace. We come in peace. We come.
He says it is a government Psy-Op and we should destroy it.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Benny. You familiar with the Chicken Little story, where this little chicken says the sky is falling and tricks everyone into getting distracted, believing that the sky is falling? Well, then something bad actually happens and nobody believes the chicken, and the government is doing exactly that with us right now. So I want to start by saying my total and complete skepticism when it comes to this UFO agenda here. You're going to see headlines like this over the next couple of weeks about people finally breaking ranks in the military and talking about real existence of UFOs. And while I don't have anything morally against the existence of aliens, I think that we have a very creative God and that the aliens could actually exist. Why not? Why not? Or are they demons, as some may argue, in the spiritual realm? What I am very, very skeptical of, and I actually believe in my heart of hearts, is that our government lies to us. And when things are going really, really badly, when they've screwed the pooch, they're going to try and distract us. And they're going to try and make us think about things other than the collapsing financial system, the nuclear war that they're trying to foment with Russia, and the collapsed border and the Biden scandals and so forth and so on. Military whistleblower says U.S. have recovered dead pilots from non-human origin crafts, and that the powers that be are involved in an arms race to reverse engineer crashed UFOs. Okay, David Charles Gersh is this dude that made these claims in a News Nation interview that I'll play for you in just a second, because you should just see it for yourself, okay? But I did want to start by saying we've covered Project Bluebeam. There has been a long-standing series of intelligence and Psy-Op operations to try and trick people or effectively use an alien invasion as a distraction point to get people distracted and to get their attention away from the things that actually matter, to trick everyone into believing that maybe there's an alien invasion going on right now. War of the Worlds was written 100 years ago on this exact same premise. So this has been around for a long time. So color me skeptical that suddenly, right now, somebody's hit the button saying the UFO op, launch it. Launch the UFO op. Make sure that people are looking at the UFOs. Who's saying that and why? That's actually the real question here. Those are actually the true questions. Former intelligence officer who claims the U.S. government has recovered multiple UFOs of non-human origin claimed that dead pilots have been retrieved from the wreckages. Okay. The U.S. Air Force veteran claims that the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency, U.S. and other nations are engaged in a top-secret arms race to reverse engineer alien technology. He made the extraordinary claim in media interviews, and he filed a whistleblower complaint that he calls for proof that he has to Congress for the intelligence community inspector general. He's 36 years old, this dude. Naturally, when you recover something that's either landed or crashed, sometimes you encounter dead pilots. Believe it or not, as fantastical as it sounds, it's true. So this guy's the op, I think. Right? Why is this guy coming forward now? But I'll let you decide. Why not? Why not let you decide? We're retrieving non-human origin technical vehicles, call it spacecraft, if you will, non-human exotic origin vehicles that have either landed or crash landed. Got it. So some aliens, final thing I'll say on this. So an alien species is smart enough to travel here to our solar system from Lord knows how far away. You'd have to conquer light speed effectively, right? You'd have to be so advanced to do this. We can barely get to the moon, and we fancy ourselves as the human race quite smart. Well, we can barely get a pilot to the moon and back. Nearly killed a bunch of people doing that a couple times. And did actually kill a bunch of people doing that a bunch of times. Like, there's plenty of rocket blow-ups in space. The Challenger comes to mind, and others. Some that you may know about, some that you don't know about. But what you're telling me is that an alien spacecraft is advanced enough to make it to our solar system and to enter our Earth and our atmosphere and then crash? Like, it's the trees of Alabama, like the atmosphere in Alabama or Montana, is what actually causes the plane, the vessel to crash. Got it. Okay. I don't buy it. But again, you decide, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the interview that's making all the news. Go.
You are one of the most trusted former intelligence officials in the US defense and intelligence establishment.
Yes, I was.
You were trusted with the most intimate secrets.
Yes.
What conclusion did you come to at the end of your time on the UAP task force?
The UAP task force was refused access to a broad crash retrieval program.
When you say crash retrieval, what do you mean?
These are retrieving non-human origin technical vehicles, call it spacecraft if you will, non-human, exotic origin vehicles that have either landed or crashed.
We have spacecraft from another species.
We do, yeah.
How many?
Quite a number.
You're kidding.
No. I thought it was totally nuts, and I thought at first I was being deceived. It was a ruse. People started confiding in me. They approached me. I have plenty of current and former senior intelligence officers that came to me, many of which I knew almost my whole career, that confided in me they were a part of a program. They named the program. I've never heard of it. And they told me, based on their oral testimony, and they provided me documents and other proof, that there was, in fact, a program that the UAP task force was not read into.
If you're telling us the truth, everyone, the entire American public, has been lied to for decades.
Yeah, there's a sophisticated disinformation campaign targeting the U.S. populace, which is extremely unethical and immoral.
You are saying to the human race, for the first time, an official intelligence representative at a high level from the US government is saying publicly, we are not alone.
We're definitely not alone. Absolutely, the data points empirically that we're not alone, yeah.
Do we have bodies? Do we have species of
Well,
non-human?
naturally, when you recover something that's either landed or crashed, sometimes you encounter dead pilots. And believe it or not, as fantastical as that sounds, it's true.